Hello, beautiful kindred souls, and welcome to my channel. So today I am actually going to be pulling together um a journal for myself that I will be using to capture some of my thoughts and ideas for this year. Um I scoped out some things, and think I think each of these printed sheets is going to be a signature, but I don't know. So this is just me sort of pulling you in early into this process. My intent for this journal, so I have physical journals and stuff that I use, but most of the time it's like just printed versions of my virtual or my digital journal. This project is going to be kind of an art journal, sort of a writing journal, hodgepodgey thing, like basically whatever I feel like doing that day. And so I printed out these sheets as tests for another project that I'm working on, and I wanted to just use them, right? I don't want to waste them. So I have a couple of digitals. This protection spell I printed out, but there was no ink in my printer, and I didn't realize that I was clicking buttons too fast, and so it ended up printing in grayscale. So again, I don't want to waste it. This is a digital that I got off of Etsy that I printed, and I love it, so I'm going to use it. And these are sort of reformatted images that I was testing out, and don't have plans to use them in something else. So I'm going to use them in this. I'm going to use them in this. So in addition to those digitals, I have some, I call them offcuts. So these are like, for example, like you can see this one, like it has words from the paper bag on it, and I could use it in a project, but they're like offcuts. So these are the kind of the pieces of the paper bag that I cut off, that I didn't utilize for a project because there's like prints and stuff on it. So I'm repurposing it. It's like recycling the recyclables, I guess. This one was just an offcut from another project, and I painted this side, and that's kind of where it got to. So I gessoed the other faces, and I'm planning to paint them. So today I'm going to primarily be painting the sides that I want to paint, and then eventually I'll end up mounting these sheets, probably in another video, obviously, because the painted side is going to have to dry. I'll probably mount this one down because it's already painted, and I'm going to put the Cancer sheet. So my rising sign is Cancer, so that's why you're seeing that energy. So yeah, I'm going to just mount this on the back of that, and I'm going to paint these like 3 pieces right here. So let's just get going on it. I'm going to do this one because the back also needs to be painted, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that in this video. If not, I'll probably just paint it off camera. All right. I think we are going to, I'm trying to remember where I put, oh, it's over here. Yep, struggling, it's fine. I'm going to start with some white acrylic. And I'm just going to get it right on there. Strongly encourage you to use brown paper bag, especially if you're kind of experimenting with painting. It's a low barrier of entry. If you mess up, you can always just get another one, right? It's a way of kind of experimenting and not being too bogged down by the process, and you know, being afraid that you're going to mess something up or be wasteful. So probably going to do a lot of water-esque colors, blues. Might venture into the realm of purple potentially. white. All fair game. All right, and I'm just gonna run this, and I'll probably just do that same color up there. I'm just gonna run this over to where I dry my stuff. Okay, not doing too much overthinking. It's okay if the back gets stuff on it because I'm gonna mount that sheet on it anyway. So I'm just gonna sort of use the remnants. Because it was just this little piece that needed to be painted anyway. All good. Then I'm going to run this over to the drying. All right, and now we have this page. I'm gonna mount on this side, so what should we do? Should we do blue again? Well, maybe add a little bit of purple. Ooh, I like this blue. I have like this blue, and I think I'm gonna do some blue blending. Yay. Okay, I haven't used that in a minute, I guess, because it is crusty on the top. All right. I can't pick that up very easily. All right, I'm actually gonna start with white again. Outside of the white and the black, most of the time I get my paints from the Dollar Tree. So it's, again, low barrier of entry if you're interested in experimenting. They're $1.25 a pop. For a bottle, how many ounces? Six ounces. You can obviously get it in other places too. Yes, it's paper, so, you know, acrylic is wet. Acrylic paint is wet, so you are going to get some curling. That's okay. You might be like, why are you doing that weird flicking? Well, it's strokes, and I think it also kind of like mixes the paint, but I still like to see the brush strokes and like to see the you know, like the patterns. Oops, don't want to paint right there. Trying to get all the little gaps that got missed. Because see, I like that. That's really, really pretty. I love that. Okay. I'm going to put this to dry. And then I'm just going to paint some remnants. So I just have some like extra bits off. Ooh, I really like this one. This is really pretty. I don't know if we'll get this whole thing, but we can. These are just, I kind of keep some, these are remnants. They're cut-offs, similar to the other pieces, as you can see. I think I'm just gonna go ahead here. I'll add some white. It doesn't need to be. And I'll add some of this. Just to finish this side off. This is a bigger side. So I guess I started the stroke this direction, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let that be that. Ooh, look at that robin's egg. You add a little white to that, and it's like the robin's egg color. That is so pretty. Mm-hmm. All right. A little extra bit. Cool. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna lay down. I think I'll do it this way because I'm gonna mount this onto that, but I'm gonna run this to the drying table. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in my water off to the side. Close up my paints. Okay. Now, excuse me. I need to get my glue. I'm gonna mount with glue stick. So this, oh, there's a little give. Okay. That's good. It's good to have a little give. All right. This is super crooked, but I can always cut that down. Just like cut it across. Okay. This looks almost done too. This glue stick. I must have been a busy bee. Doing some stuff. All right, I'm just gonna mount it down. This is, and I'm not stingy, so I ran out. Just gonna grab another one. We're gonna, cause there's some empty spots, and we don't wanna. All right, so I am going to start at the bottom. Get as close, because that's a bent edge. So I can't trim down here. Okay. Over, come on, just a little bit. There we go. Okay. And I'll ink around. I always, that's not. It was super crooked at the top. I'm like, maybe I did something wrong, so I'm gonna try it again. Let me see. You're acting out with me. Okay. Kind of. So you see that there's a little bit. I think it's just because it's, you know, it's an imperfect piece that we're working with. So I'll just trim around that once everything is dry. And that'll be that. Cool. All right. So let's see. I don't know if I'll be on camera or not. I don't know how closely I'm going to follow this project. I just wanted to have you here at the beginning. When those dry, I will mount the other pieces on. And yeah, so thank you so much for your time. Beautiful energy. If we're not already connected, please do consider subscribing. Click like on this video, share your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what your journaling plans are for this year. Did you set any goals for this year when it comes to journaling or your sort of spiritual walk path, that sort of thing? Do let me know down in the descriptions with a thought. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in an upcoming video. Bye.